It is October 1962. The Cuban Missile Crisis has brought the United States and the Soviet Union closer to nuclear war than ever before. American intelligence has confirmed the presence of Soviet nuclear missiles in Cuba, and in response, the United States Navy has established a quarantine line across the Atlantic Ocean to stop further Soviet shipments from reaching the island. Above the surface, dozens of American warships patrol the sea. Below it, Soviet submarines move silently, cut off from communication, unaware of how close the world is to catastrophe. One of them is submarine B-59. B-59 is a Foxtrot-class diesel-electric submarine designed for long-range patrols and stealth operations. She is operating far from friendly ports, deep beneath the Atlantic, on a covert mission under strict orders to avoid detection. Her captain is Valentin Grigorievich Savitsky. Savitsky is an experienced officer, but he is commanding his boat under conditions no Soviet submarine crew has ever faced before. B-59 has been submerged for days. Unlike nuclear submarines, Foxtrot-class boats rely on batteries when underwater. Those batteries are now dangerously low. To recharge them, the submarine must surface or raise a snorkel. Either action would expose her position to the American fleet above. Inside the submarine, temperatures soar past 45 degrees Celsius. There is no air conditioning. Carbon dioxide levels rise steadily. Crew members are exhausted, dehydrated, and struggling to concentrate.
601, ответьте немедленно! Связь потеряна, повторяю, ответьте!
Radio contact with Moscow has been lost completely. No one aboard knows whether war has already begun. Forward in the submarine, the sonar officer listens through his headset. Passive sonar is the only tool available. Any active sonar transmission would instantly reveal the submarine's position. For hours, the ocean is quiet. Then, new sounds appear. Multiple propeller signatures. American destroyer. They are close. The Americans have detected something.
Contact bearing 090.
The destroyers begin maneuvering above B-59, tightening their circle. They are not attacking, they are waiting for the submarine to surface, waiting for her batteries to fail, waiting for a mistake. Captain Savitsky orders reduced speed and
Geschwindigkeit reduzieren und alle nicht wesentlichen Systeme herunterfahren.
Non-essential systems are shut down. Movement inside the submarine is restricted. Tools are secured, voices are lowered. Every sound matters. Suddenly, a sharp metallic ping echoes through the hull. Active sonar. The Americans are no longer just listening, they are searching. The sonar pulses strike the submarine and return to the destroyers above, painting a picture of B-59's position beneath the sea. Moments later, the situation escalates. A small explosion rocks the water nearby, a practiced depth charge. The charge causes no damage. It is not meant to, it is a signal. The Americans are telling the submarine to surface. They repeat the signal again and again. Inside B-59, the conditions worsen. The air grows thicker. Crew members begin suffering from headaches and dizziness. Tempers flare. The battery levels continue to fall. Captain Savitsky faces an impossible decision. If he surfaces, the mission is over. If he remains submerged, the submarine may lose power entirely. And without communication, he has no way of knowing whether the United States has already attacked the Soviet Union. What the Americans do not know is that B-59 is armed with a nuclear torpedo. It is not a strategic weapon, it is a tactical one. But its use would almost certainly trigger a nuclear response. According to Soviet protocol, the nuclear torpedo can only be launched with the agreement of 3 officers, the captain, the political officer, and the flotilla commander on board. As the depth charges continue, Captain Savitsky begins to believe that war may already be underway. The Americans increase their pressure. More sonar ping, more signaling charges. The submarine is being hunted. Inside the control room, Savitsky loses his composure. He orders preparations for the nuclear torpedo.
Wir müssen den Start einleiten.
He believes the submarine is under attack. He believes the war has already started. At this moment, one man intervenes. Vasily Arkhipov, the flotilla commander aboard B-59, refuses to authorize the launch.
Ich verstehe die Sonarablesung, aber ich autorisiere den Start im Moment nicht.
Arkhipov argues that the depth charges are not lethal, that the Americans are signaling, not attacking, that launching a nuclear weapon without confirmation would be catastrophic. The argument is intense. The heat is unbearable. The crew is exhausted. The submarine is nearly out of power, but Arkhipov holds his ground. Eventually, Captain Savitsky stands down. The nuclear torpedo is not launched. B-59 surfaces. American destroyers surround her. The submarine is escorted away, humiliated, battered, but intact. The crisis continues above the wave, but beneath them, the moment passes. Years later, the full story becomes known. The world learns how close it came to nuclear war, not because of a missile launch, not because of a political speech, but because of a decision made deep underwater by exhausted men inside a dying submarine, a decision not to fire.